everybody, Eric again with another review. Here it is, the long-awaited In Space 2-pack review featuring Andros and Astronema. This is, I believe, the second wave of 2-packs for the Lightning Collection. Amazing figures. They do not really any faults. It's just, you know what, really nothing bad to say about them. But before we get too much in the figures, let's show off the box. Here we are back with the box, guys. You can see here, this is a Spectrum box. I believe in my last 2-pack review with the SPD 2-pack, it was also a Spectrum box. I will see if I can find a photo of the original boxing, but, you know, it looks pretty cool. These Spectrum boxes have like a side profile. Here we have Andros, 4+, In Space Red Ranger, Lightning Collection, Astronomer over here, the figures over here. I did find this retail, by the way. Really do love this new style of packaging. Power Rangers in Space. And we got a photo of the 2-pack back here. Really nice artwork. And I do love how clean it is. I do kind of miss those bios over here. Anyway, guys, that was this. Now, let's take a closer look at the figures. Starting off looking at Andros, I'm going to be looking at each of them individually. And this figure is super nice. This is probably one of my favorite releases so far in the Lightning Collection for the Red Rangers, just because he looks so clean. Like, it's one of my favorite suits and one of my favorite series, and this figure definitely does him justice. There's a lot of really nice sculpting on this figure. Mine does have a couple of paint defects that you can see right here in the neck. It's a little bit splotchy, but you can't really see it, but it's pretty splotchy. You can't see it on camera, but it's right there. The eyes, the visor is painted a little bit kind of weird. You know, there's a little bit of paint inconsistencies here and there, but it's not the worst, you know, like it could be worse. But the sculpting is immaculate. This helmet looks just like the TV show. I really don't like the seam line going down, but you know, can't be helped. It does have really nice sculpting, like you can see here, the bunches up in the neck, the zipper going down the back. All the paint lines do run really smooth. They look really nice. You can see it's painted red. It is a little bit different from the body, but you can't really tell, you know, it's the back. Really nice sculpting everywhere, you know, the seam lines down the side. He does have like sculpted in like ruffles in his suit. You can see that super nice sculpting, basic color. If there was one thing I could say, it would be if they can give these guys a little bit of shading, since it's just plain red. This space logo, by the way, does look super clean. Overall, really faithful to the TV show. Now, let's take a look at Astronema. Here we are back with Astronema. This is a really solid figure. I wanted to say it was the weaker link, but honestly, this, if there was to be a 2-pack you should buy for, it would be this figure. This figure is insanely done. First of all, look at this head sculpt. I mean, I haven't seen In Space in a long time, but this looks really clean. I'm not sure about if these cheek things or like the blush is supposed to be like that, but I think so. You know, this is based on her first appearance as Astronema before she gets the short haircut. You know, the sculpting on this whole armor, the detail is insane. This hair is done super nicely. Look, you can see all the knots in here, and there is really nice paint shading on this. It's like a gradient from light blue to purple. It looks way lighter on camera, but you know, the sculpting is there. It looks super clean. This armor is sculpted really well. There's light silver paint over this gray. You can see the sculpting even goes back here. The whole armor, even on the sides right here, nice sculpting there. Really nice sculpting on this whole chest. This like chest piece armor. You can see it'd be nice to add a little bit of, you know, paint variation, but you know, not that bad. She does have all this painted on like chainmail detail. It goes under the, or it stops right there, I guess, but it looks really nice. You know, and these brand new forearm pieces. These like van braces are super nice. These gauntlets, you can see they're really nice sculpting and detail, and they're painted very nicely. You can see, and then beyond that, it's basic girl body. Maybe these are different boots. I would say they're different. The design looks a little bit different, but you know, not bad. This is really nice sculpting. Super impressive by Hasbro. Excuse me, Hasbro. Even the eyes look super clean. Really nice detail by Hasbro. I'm loving these figures. Now let's take a look at their accessories. So for this being a 2-pack, they don't come with too much, but I would say they come with just the essentials. Andros comes with an alternate unmasked helmet, or head, I mean. This definitely looks like Andros. I'm telling you, these faces keep getting better and better. Really, really, really nice sculpt and detail here. It looks just like him. Got the earring. Not as much love put into the haircut or into the hair color, but you know, it looks good. It looks like Andros. Easily swappable, of course, just like so. Pop it on. And there we have helmetless Andros. So apart from his unmasked head, he comes with a different pair of hands, one fist, and one holding hand for his left side, some paint in there. He does come with this other open hand and a pointing finger. Really, really sculpted detail. This is for his signature pose. He comes with a gun, a blaster, and with the spiral saber, his weapon, of course. Astronema comes with alternate hands as well. Trigger hand and a fist hand for both sides, along with this open hand and this fist. She comes with this lightning effect piece. This thing that goes on her leg, on her thigh, and her spear. And these figures can hold and, you know, change the stuff out really, really easily. I'll put in the holding hand right here. And they just slide in, and, you know, these weapons look really good. They're scaled really well. The spiral saber could be a little bit bigger, but it's not bad. You can see all this really, really nice sculpted detail. It is essentially a gigantic drill. You know, the color is just a little bit flat, of course, but, you know, it fits right there. Same with his pistol. Super, really nice detail. It looks like the Dino Thunder weapons, but, you know, it fits really nicely into his hand as well. Just like so. You know, they really do put a lot of, like, love and care into this line, you know what I mean? Fits really nice. You know, Astronema's accessory is really easy. This is like this on the box. I'm not sure what this is, but it just stays right there. You know, this spear does fit really nicely into her hands. Just like so, and it scales really well. See, it scales super well. It's tall. It's probably like her height. Yeah, it's just about her height. And there's this lighting effect. Not sure how it goes. I think it's like... it goes like this. Yeah, I believe you thread it in through the back like this, and now you have a lightning effect piece, you know, like a battle effect piece, like on the box. Anyway, guys, those were the accessories. Articulation wise, they're solid, just like every other Lighting Collection male ranger. By the way, guys, there's like 3 body types, just so you know. I believe it's the 3rd body type. Anyways, articulation, full 360 in the head. Does go up quite a bit, down just a little bit, up, down. He does have these really nice butterfly joints, and I'm telling you, like I said earlier, I love that it's seamless. Arm goes up. Arms do go up about that high, not bad. Down, full 360 on both sides, just so you guys know. Both sides, upper arm swivel. You got a double elbow, double jointed elbow, 360 hand, forward, back on the hands as well. He does have an upper, like, ball joint up here. You know, a nice, like, universal joint. I'd be careful because these are stretch marks from trying to move it too much. See, he just made another one right there, so be cautious of that. Does have a lower ab joint. It's really, really nice deep motion. No waist swivel, sadly. Legs do go forward, back, out. You got an upper thigh swivel, double knee joint, 360 at the boot. And foot goes up and down on both sides, and ankle pivot. Andros' articulation is insane. Now let's look at Astronema. So here are with Astronema, and her articulation is not bad. She is a little bit hindered by the armor, but it's not horrible. You know what I mean? First of all, the head articulation is it's basically non-existent. I mean, you can turn a little bit. That's about it. Only this side, but I mean, it does look pretty nice like that. Goes down, not just a little bit, of course. It's due to the hair sculpt because it's covers everything, by the way. Arms do go forward and back, out. We do have the butterfly joint. It's not really restricted by the armor, you know, because it's soft, pliable armor. We have an elbow joint and a swivel at the elbow, a 360 at the hand, and it goes in and out. They do have some really nice sculpting on the hand, by the way, on all the hands. You know, these are specifically molded for her, so it's really nice. No rotation at this cuff, though, right here. The upper body does move, swivel 360. We have a nice little deep bend like this, really, really far back. You can arch your back really crazy. Legs go forward, both, back, out. Got an upper thigh, double knee, 360 at the lower foot, and up and down, and an ankle pivot. That was the the articulation, guys. Now let's get into some size comparisons. Here they are next to a Reveltech. Here they are next to Carnage. You can see he's a little bit... There they are next to a Saint Seiya figure, 7-inch figure. There they are next to Azrael, an actual large 7-inch McFarlane figure. Here they are next to another Power Ranger, the White Ranger, and a Kamen Rider model kit, Kamen Rider Double, and they scale perfectly together. Now, guys, that was size comparisons. Let's get into some final thoughts. Here are some final thoughts, guys. This is a super nice set. Quick thing, you guys can see right there. That spiral is actually meant to wrap around his sword. Just discovered that. Got him in a little fighting pose right here, but this is a beautiful set. I have to say though, I'm definitely a fan of the SPD double 2-pack more, since you definitely get more, you know what I mean? You get I don't know, it just seems more iconic. And this is the only way to get an Andros and Astronema. You know, they don't sell him single carded yet, but he was just announced. But going back to this 2-pack, it is solid. I definitely liked it more than I thought I would, because when I first got this Andros, he kind of sucked. Joints were really stiff, and Astronema was flawless, basically. But this is a good set. I recommend it. That was the review, guys. Peace.